frozen right now. I swear to God. I
If
swear.
you're frozen right now, we're just calling
We're
it.
done. It's done. It's done for the day. No, we're not frozen. Hey, what's up? I'm Armchair. That's Dubs.
Is it? Are we here? Is this real?
It's real. It's as real as it's gonna be. This is not. I want to say it's not normal, but it's pretty fucking normal. Unfortunately, we get in a groove. We have like 5 or 6 great episodes in a row, no tech issues whatsoever. And then today,
Audio's fucked.
Whose audio's fucked?
My audio's fucked.
Right now?
Yep.
What do you mean?
I sound like I'm in a tin can.
Well, I can't help that. That's not my fault. You mean you got doubles? That's what it
Yeah.
is? This happens once a week. All right, try now.
Drake, you let me know.
Drake made the champion.
Somebody let me know.
Somebody in chat let us know.
Hoffman, get on. Let me know.
Hoffman, let us know. Today we got on early. I was on. I was like 8:45 my time, which is 7:45 right before we go. I sent the invite to get ready to roll. Dubs got it. We were ready to roll, and my camera kept freezing every time I would move. It would freeze, and then we tried to fix it, and then it wouldn't fix. And then, God damn it, we got all the way through to. We almost had to go back on like Dubs' old restream.
I got everything logged in and ready to go, and the second it got ready to go, he's like, "I got it.
I got it. And that also means that Dubs lost all his tabs, which was like,
yeah, my tabs fucked, blown to smithereens. The worst way to be blown. They were just scattered. I had to pick them up like Sonic rings. It was tough. It required another bong rip because holy fuck was that stressful.
I can't even explain to you how dumb this technical issue is.
Dude, every single time we do a fucking show, it's 8:01. We're like, all right, good to go? And then it's just somebody presses a red button and everything's fucked. Threat level midnight.
You wanna listen. Just super chat so we can get a new PC for this guy.
Yeah, fix Armchair's PC.
Can we fix my PC? Can we just get a fucking PC that works in this?
And then we'll film a scene of us smashing it.
Yeah,
sledgehammers. Yeah,
I'll throw it out. I will throw it off my 7th floor balcony.
You save it for travel times, and we'll smash it. Film it'll be awesome.
Yeah, we'll do it in Pittsburgh at the draft.
We'll smash it
in Schittsburg, Pennsylvania. Won't do it in Indianapolis because we might get stabbed by Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, it's a scary place there, or just some other meth head.
It could be. I mean,
there's bundles of them out there.
It was an interesting spot. Sports happened this week, despite all the technical issues here. Hey, Bruins 7 in a row, 8 in a row. 7.
Yeah,
back on top. No, who's not doing so well? Goddamn Maple Leafs.
No, they're down bad. I love it. I love every second of it.
Insert
the
stomped
on their necks last night.
Ted DiBiase laugh here.
Saw a bunch of sad Maple Leafs fans getting mad about everyone coming out on the ice for Pasternak's 400th goal. And to you guys, I say, shove it.
Loved it. Hey, you don't want him to celebrate on that ice?
Don't let him score.
Let him score it.
Yeah, don't let him score it.
Maybe we don't let him score that goal.
Maybe don't lose 5-2.
You think about maybe not letting
him
score?
Doing that before you started bitching on Twitter? I bet you didn't.
Also,
Jeremy, we almost lost Jeremy Swayman last night. Did you see that play?
Yes, I did. And no one was talking about it on SportsCenter at all. Everybody,
I saw it on Twitter at like 2 p.m. I was like, wait, what happened?
Brianna, Mrs. Armchair, looked at me and goes, hey, you see this play? And she shows me the play. And it's like a puck just maskless.
It was a 95-mile-an-hour slap shot past his face with no mask on. If that catches you in the forehead, you're going to die.
Congratulations. They'll have a trophy named after you. Not in the
good
way.
Not in the good way. Psychopath that all goalies are, he's laughing it off. He's like, I almost just died.
That was close.
I would be like, backup. Bring me the backup. I'm not playing the rest of the night. Against the Maple Leafs? You want me to get up for this? I almost just died out there.
Canadian SportsCenter, when the Leafs are down bad, is
I
the
like the
greatest.
workaholic scene with Adam where he fucking almost hangs himself. I
It's
almost died.
it's the greatest. It brings me the most amount of joy because Canadian Sports Center loves to pump the Leafs when they are like up big. They hate every other Canadian team except for sometimes the Oilers. Like they really hate the Canadians. They're like bunch of French fucks. They just hate them. They hate the Habs so much.
What do we say about
They
the French
they
Canadians,
they
Tukey?
don't like Ottawa. They really don't like Winnipeg. They forgot Calgary existed, and Vancouver's been up and down so many times. They don't care. So it's like it's Toronto and it's Edmonton, and everybody else doesn't matter. So when the Leafs are down bad tonight, I heard an actual analyst be like, "You don't have to worry about the playoff or choking out in the playoffs this year because there won't be any for you." And that made me laugh real big because he's always talking about how the Leafs are trash, and that makes me so happy. They're garbage. They have no goaltending. He called them old and slow. Is my favorite thing that's happened in hockey so far this year. Way more entertaining than the Rangers taking 20 years to get their first win on home ice. Way more entertaining than Ovi's 900th and then the Capitals falling to shit. It is way more entertaining than the Habs being near the top of the league. It is the best thing that's happened. Period. Done. That's all my rant.
You enjoy it. I'm shocked the Bruins are doing as well as they are. They're sniffing the power rankings this week. Hall of Fame enshrinements. Another big night for the Bruins.
How you
Had
feel about
Chara
that,
and
Jumbo?
Joe Thornton go in. Love it.
How
I
do you feel
listened to
about
his
Jumbo?
whole.
Because he was
I
like
mean,
he
he's
was a
slightly
guy, right?
before my time.
I know,
Yeah, absolutely.
but he's a Boston guy. Like
Right.
everybody
He was
forgets
drafted
that he
number one
was
overall.
he was there. He was the Boston guy.
Right, and then he became the only San Jose guy.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, besides Marlowe, obviously, but I always liked Joe Thornton, and I always cherished him as a Bruin, even though I never actually got. I mean, I saw him play, but not much. I wasn't super into hockey when I was that age. I was all about the Red Sox. But it was nice to see both those guys go in. Thornton having like getting choked up talking about his time in Boston was obviously nice to see.
It's a nice touch.
And then you moved into Chara, and it was like that's my guy.
Big Z, man. The real Big
Yeah.
Z.
That story Sweeney was telling about him having his jaw wired shut during the Stanley Cup, and he just wrote on a napkin and was like, "I'm playing.
Yeah.
Can't
He's back
talk.
out.
I don't need to talk." Big
He's
fucking
I saw that they did a big piece on before his enshrinement talking about the Pacioretty hit as if somehow that was like a moment of shame for him. And I remember as a Montreal Canadiens fan, I was really upset that Pacioretty got hurt, but I don't think I ever thought that he did it like to kill him.
no.
I know it was
He
never
got
like a
arrested.
Bertuzzi. It was
They
never
put
like
a
a
warrant out
Bertuzzi.
for his arrest.
Do you remember the Bertuzzi hit? Like obviously the like stick over the head
Yeah.
on Moore. Like okay, so that's like I thought he was trying to kill that guy. I thought like that was happening. I always just thought it was like an ugly check, and he probably could have not finished it, and it still would have been
Definitely
painful.
finished it.
But he was like, yeah, "You finish your check," and then it was just like it's a shitty rink construction, in my opinion.
Right. There's
Like
a
they had
spot
those
there
weird
that you
rounded
can die.
boards, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we need here glass. Let's put boards right here." It was awful.
Honestly, the fact that like Pacioretty came back to play after that always blew my mind. Like when I saw that live, I just remember being like, he's never playing hockey again. Like that was a horrific hit. But yeah, obviously Char's my guy. Most of games ever played as a defenseman.
We love
like he was the pillar here for so long through a lot of good times of winning hockey. I mean, we had this talk with Brad about Brad a couple weeks ago. It's he's one of the four horsemen for me.
That's why he sits on the pillar of jerseys here.
Right.
I've only got
well
two.
Deserved.
I have two Brady's and a Chara. That's it.
Those are your only jerseys?
I mean, I had a Patrick Waugh. I used to have a.
Didn't you have a Suns jersey up there? Am I fucking tripping?
Yeah, no, I do. I got a Phoenix Sun. Sorry, you're right.
Okay.
I do have a Steve Nash. Got to represent my people.
I
gets
need new
canceled.
jerseys. I haven't bought jerseys in a long time. But I have some good
I
ones.
need some new jerseys. I need a Jays jersey. I don't have any Blue Jays jerseys. I have lots of other Blue Jays merch, but no
I
jerseys
got a Ted
because
Williams jersey
I
somewhere.
got to be honest with you, baseball jerseys are hard to do because you're like, I don't want to get one of a guy that's about to be leaving forever.
See, I got a baseball jersey of Jason Tatum. It's in Celtics black and green,
I
and
mean,
it's like I just love the
that's
style
great.
of baseball
That's great.
jerseys.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
They're great.
That's my go-to right now. And then I got on stowaway. I've got my Allen Iverson jersey, Megatron. There's some bangers around. I have an MJ jersey.
Got to get the bangers. I am a vintage jersey enjoyer. So like if I'm getting it, it's got to be like proper thrift, but is what it is.
I was a couple years ago. I saw this fucking it was somebody was raffling off like a Pedro Martinez like all-star warm-up jersey, and I was
Yes.
like, I need that.
Give me that.
I didn't win it.
No, that's too bad. Speaking of baseball and not winning, two pitchers for what I understand is around $12,000 are no longer going to be playing.
I think it was 20. Let's put some respect on it.
Right? It's 20K. How do you feel about this? So we're like, you're a gambling enjoyer.
I sure am, and
you're not a
I probably
pro
do
athlete.
No, I'm not. I probably do it more than I should, but I would like to think that if I ever was blessed with enough talent to be a professional athlete, that I feel like it would outweigh, like the amount of money you're making has to outweigh the risk of potentially throwing it all away to win what, 20 grand?
So here's my question.
Like if I'm a good enough athlete, especially like Emmanuel Clase is like a top of the line closer in the league.
He had like
he should.
He was gonna make like $40 million or something.
He would be wiping his ass with 12 grand. It's the same shit with Terry Rozier in the NBA. It's like, what are you doing, man? It's crazy. I don't understand why you would ever just throw it away, and that's coming from somebody who gambles a lot.
people
I love doing it, but I would never fuck up that much money for a chance at an extra 12 grand.
I've seen people talk about like, oh well, they're addicts, and it's like, there are so many things you could do that is not what you get.
Also, you can still gamble. Like that's what kills me.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I would just go play blackjack. Like I would just go.
Listen,
I don't need to bet on sports.
You can go.
You can bet on sports that you don't play.
Go to the casino. You can bet on football. You can open CS:GO crates and try and get legendary.
Whatever you want to do, brother.
You can buy FIFA packs and try to get, like, you know what I mean? Like you can buy.
You can go shoot dice in a shady neighborhood. Whatever the fuck you want to do.
So much you could do. All you have to do is not screw up the one thing you're supposed to do. And he's like, it's only one pitch though, and it's like, but
they're not going to notice.
You did it so poorly too. Like
the body language on that one that
bad.
Pa has swung at. It's supposed to be a ball.
Yeah.
He swings at it. You can just see like a Clase's shoulders shrink down. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
That cost me a lot of money. You were not supposed to swing at that junk ball, brother. Just insane choices. I think my favorite part of the story is that Luis Ortiz got involved like right before they got busted. Clase was doing it for God knows how long, and Ortiz gets in on it, and then he gets popped instantly. Their bond is set at $500,000 for Luis Ortiz.
They're awful.
Ortiz is in a quote enormous risk of flight, says the judge assigned to the case.
That's an adequate assessment of that situation. They have money, and they're.
The indictment includes numerous examples of pitches that Clase allegedly rigged, including one in a game against the New York Mets. In total, by rigging pitches, Clase caused his co-conspirator bettors to win at least $400,000 in fraudulent wagers, according to investigators. Again, the total amount of money won is far less than your yearly salary. It's just not even that profitable of a scheme. Like I don't like. Obviously, it's probably other gambling debts, which, like especially in the Rozier case for the NBA, it's like, okay, you owe these people money. They got to get it somehow. Like you're gonna take a dive, buddy. Like,
but like
I get that, but just getting involved with that to begin with is insane to me.
See, like, I understand when people are like, yeah, I got caught counting cards at the casino, but I walked out of there with like 14 million before they busted me. It's
Yeah,
like,
like don't come
oh,
back.
I get it. You were trying to win a lot of money, like all like
Right.
a lot of money, not like you're earning 14 million a year and you went in and you earned like 10 grand. It feels like that feels like really missing the point. Like if you're just doing it to prove you can do it, then you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And if you're
And
doing
like
it
I could
because of
be
debt, forget about it. It's dumb.
I could be wrong with the I think I saw the clip you're gonna send me, Hoffman. But the I'll definitely watch it again though. The with the NBA one, like it was much more connected to like the mob and debts and shit like that. Whereas
Yeah.
this one seems, I could be wrong. This seems more like he was just letting people know, like, hey, my buddies, because I heard a lot of it went to the Dominican,
Do you
a
see the
lot of the
one?
money.
Do you see the story about the guy that was the former USC player that got busted? He started his own illegal sports book,
I
and
don't
then
think so.
he ended up running money for the cartel. It's like a famous
Oh yeah,
story.
yeah, 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 yes,
That guy, the cocaine quarterback or whatever the hell they call
yes.
him. Yeah, yeah. So that guy, I understand why he was doing it because he was running money for the cartel, and he was like, he told a story. He's like, and like in 3 minutes,
Owen Hansen.
yes, yeah. He was like, in like 3 minutes, I earned like 13 million, and he was like, I was like, okay, well, I get why he did it because if you told me I would earn 13 million, done,
Right.
done, get it, I get it, yeah, sure.
12,000 to throw away my MLB career is not enough.
No, what's the number? What's the number you would need to be paid to give away you're a five tool baseball player. You're an
It's got to be
outfielder.
over 100
You're
million because I'm gonna
you're
earn that on one
I just this is
contract
what
if
I'm
I'm a
saying. You're
five
like
tool player.
if you're Aaron Judge, like what's the number got to be? Like a billion?
It's gotta be, yeah, it's gotta be astronomical.
It's got to be like over a billion, right?
Right.
Because there's no way. Because I'm going to be honest with you, even if it were my
Again, because I could
entire
just,
salary,
if I have that contract under my belt,
I'm not doing it.
I can get fat and not play. Like, I still
There's
get
no
paid.
reason. There's no reason to do
No,
it. I
there's
guess is
zero
my point.
reason.
It makes no sense. There are literally
Not
so
that
many
Emmanuel
things you can
Clase
do.
is going to be earning hundreds of millions of dollars, but he wasn't even earning millions of dollars from this
Well, I was
little
just
fucking
about to
side
say
hustle.
there was Chris Colabello got busted for steroids, which like I almost feel like is a better reason to get busted in Major League. Like they're like, oh, the steroid users. I get that. You're trying to get better so you can get the big contract and like get paid. But like he was like he's a journeyman player and he just wants a shot at the bigs and he's like finally getting homers and turns out he
He's
took
from
uh, some PEDs and it was like shit
he's from
got me.
Mass. He played with our high school baseball coach.
I love Chris Colabello. He was a great Blue Jay when he was there and then he got busted and then he never played again.
Nope.
But at least he didn't gamble away his career. He tried to do it the if he was gonna do it, he was gonna juice his way through.
I'm gonna do it anabolically.
I'm just gonna do it anabolically. That's all. Why? What's the problem? Better or worse, doing steroids or gambling, throwing like illegally?
See what you did
games?
there. Um,
I feel like fixing is
definitely
way worse.
gambling. Yeah,
I feel like
definitely.
fixing is way worse than like a guy using steroids. I mean, I
Yeah,
would
the
be
steroid
upset.
games coming up, the enhanced games.
I would be upset if I found out that like we lost to a team. Like if you lost to like the Dodgers in the World Series.
I texted you this right after the fucking Rozier shit
Yeah.
came out. I was like, he fucking threw that game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals in 2018.
Yep.
Jason, if he doesn't, he went 0 for 10 and then gets busted for fucking gambling. I'm not, you can tell me whatever you want. I'm not buying it. He threw that fucking game. And if he doesn't throw that game, Jason Tatum goes to the finals as a rookie with no Kyrie.
Yeah.
Probably gets his ass beat, but it's still a fucking accomplishment.
Next week we'll have more NHL stuff. I don't really want to. There's nothing really huge to dip into here right now. We'll kind of go deeper into the hockey as we get further into the season. But
The Ducks are legit.
Ducks are legit.
Ducks are legit. Avalanche are also. Avalanche beat the fucking Oilers 9-1 right after our show the other last week.
Yeah,
oh my god, just a whooping.
The same analyst that dog walks all over the Leafs was asked if the Oilers, the gap between the Oilers and the Avalanche was closer than they appeared. He goes, "No, it's actually much, much further." So the Avalanche are way, way better than people are giving them credit for. They're very, very good.
They don't. They do not lose in regulation.
No, they don't. They're so good.
If you beat them, you're gonna be tired the next day.
Yeah. We'll give you a full power rankings. Maybe I'll post one. Maybe we'll do like a bottom 5, top 5. We can post on the socials.
Yeah, I have mine listed out tonight, but we gotta talk football.
Yeah, we gotta talk football. I need a full.
Also, we only talked about Char and Thornton. I'm just gonna give the other guys their shine too.
Yeah.
Duncan Keith got in the Hall of Fame.
Legit.
Guy was like, I feel like he gets forgotten, and maybe it's just because I'm not conversating with Blackhawk fans very often.
Because there aren't many of them.
But he was really fucking good on those cup teams. There was that 5-year span. He was one of the best offensive defensemen of the league. Yep. Alex Maligny gets in. McGillney.
There you go.
Not Maligny. McGillney. But anyway, he got in. One of the godfathers of Russian hockey. He was responsible for a lot of the Soviet guys coming into
one of my favorite players to play on NHL 95 and NHL 94, because you can go grab him in Buffalo and he was just better than everybody. He was so fast.
Nasty player. Mm-hmm. And then the two ladies, Jennifer Botterill and Brianna Decker.
Jennifer Botterill
for national team.
Does a lot of analysis up here. She's on all the panels. So, congrats to all those who are enshrined. You should go visit the Hockey Hall of Fame. It's in Toronto.
It's sick. I've been there.
It's the only fun thing in Toronto right now. That's it.
I have been. It was a good time.
Yeah.
The cup is in a bank vault, which is sick.
I know. Are you ready though?
For football?
For the Patriots propaganda hour? We're so back, baby. We are so unbelievably back. New England defeats the Buccaneers despite their best efforts to try and come back. First of all, Kyle Williams. Been saying it since the beginning. Got to get the ball in that guy's hands. And they keep trying to do it. They keep trying to do it, but they were doing it behind the line. He keeps running. It's like, no, you can't do it behind the line.
Anytime it was in front of the line, he ran the wrong route. Yes. Every single time Drake May's throwing him the ball this year, he's not within 10 yards of where the pass was going.
Or it's behind the line, and he's got like 46 guys in front. He's not a big fella. He's a fast.
He's running the Packers play.
Yeah, he is. Unbelievable wheels, though. Hey?
The throw to get it to him was also fucking incredible. Drake May threw it at a ridiculous arm angle. He's under pressure from the same spot he's throwing the ball from. It was like tight one-on-one coverage, and he put it right over the top of the defender. Just an absolute fucking dot that you're only gonna realize how good that throw is if you're watching the All-22. Like on the broadcast, you're just like, oh, sick, he threw a slant route.
Toothy's been anti-Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams was one of the steals of the draft.
I liked him a lot.
I'm going to tell you, from someone who watched the film, was at the combine and the draft, all of the draft analysts that I talked to were so unbelievably shocked that he was there when they got him, because it just felt like another you need a guy that can do that, and blow the lid off the thing.
I liked him a lot when we drafted him, and I heard the same things you were hearing, unbelievable speed, is going to take the top off the defense. I heard a lot of people talking about he was going to run Booty off the team, which obviously has not happened.
No.
And then he's been completely absent for the entirety of the season. And anytime I've seen him out there, like I said, the route issue, he's just nowhere near the ball.
It was frustrating to watch, right? Because you're watching him,
and you're like, oh, well, this is why he's not getting playing time.
Yeah. I'm so glad to see him catch that ball. You got his tutty. And then how about our boy? Finally.
It only took Ramondre Stevenson going down, Antonio Gibson out for the season, Terrell fucking Jennings getting hurt, and like they finally were just forced to play Travion Henderson, and he went for a $150 and 2 tutties. Apparently, he didn't start going until Stephon Diggs shit talked him in the locker room. Maybe let's just do that from the jump.
Let's
Just
just
keep
start
him
there.
angry.
Just
Yeah,
start
keep him
there.
angry. But
It
the breakaway speed, being fast enough to outrun an entire NFL defense and then turn to your coach to be like, should I score here?
he was
I'll never be
unbelievable.
able to fathom that. He was so fucking good. The speed that he was faster than Jameer. He was the fastest guy on the day as far as like
Yeah.
speed around the NFL. He was faster than Jameson Williams on his breakaway touchdown and Jameer Gibbs. And like we've seen how fast those dudes are on the Lions the last couple of years.
I
Like
don't know if
we
he under. I
we
don't
have
know if he got to
legit home
full.
run threats.
I don't know if he got to full wheels though. I don't know because he didn't have to.
I think the first one he did. He just
Maybe,
exploded through the hole. Like there was
but we need more of
Matt
that.
Collins chucked the deuce up.
Yeah. My wish for this Patriots team when Mondre comes back, because he's gonna come back and they're gonna get him involved, is that Mondre is your second and third down back, and not your passing down back. But you need to play Travion. You
Have to
got
be
it.
playing
You
Travion.
need
And he's
you need
also fresh.
you need Mondre because of the weight. He's a heavier back. He's your
Right.
bruiser. So when you get down to the goal line and we tried to run it
I
in
mean,
like
this is when you
400
need to
times,
do what the Lions do, where
that's your
Travion
David
Henderson is
Montgomery.
Jameer
Yeah,
Gibbs and Ramondre is David Montgomery.
yeah,
You need them both.
yeah. You need Mondre to be your like late game, which is a little scary because he's got the fumbleitis sometimes. But late game, like get the hands on it and let's like just pound it.
And
Just go.
Travion's your weapon.
Travion's your weapon. He was unbelievable,
He
and
was so good.
it takes away from a bit about what Drake made it because he was also unbelievable.
Drake had like
He threw that one
he had
pick
an
that pissed me
awesome
off.
day. Yes, the pick was horrible and he wasn't nearly as efficient as he has been, but he was under pressure constantly. And he like the plays he did make were third down passes, like making a defender miss and hitting somebody downfield. The touchdown passes, obviously, every like play that he made was super impactful, and obviously it's supposed to be as a quarterback, but like the play to Matt Collins on 3rd and 14, where he's under pressure from two guys and he just avoids one, sidesteps another, and is still looking for a guy in between two defenders. Like
The
shit
Matt
like that
Collins
is
the Matt Collins throws were starting to piss me off in the first quarter. Tony
go.
Romo's
Yeah,
like
same.
Tony
Those were
Romo's
killed like
like, I don't
three
know, Drake,
straight
make him play in
plays.
the rain. It's like
Yeah,
shut up.
three
Shut up.
plays in a row. He fucking goes to
Threw to
Matt
Matt
Collins, and
Collins.
all of them were high. You're
Yeah.
like, can we reel it in here? The first quarter was not pretty, but I mean, we've done that a bunch of
They
times
have
this year
never
where the
started
first
on time.
drive, no,
Never
all
started
of
on time.
them, nope. It's the second quarter. That's when they really start getting going. And that the fucking halftime shit where we kneeled on 1st and goal,
Yes. That's a
wild move.
choice. That is
That
a
was a
that is a
choice. It
choice.
worked, but it barely worked, and I don't want to see it again.
Mike Vrabel has made the Patriots likable to casual fans. Those who have remembered the Tom Brady era are going through flashback nightmares because this team is fun. Today, Mike Vrabel asked them if they wanted to take practice indoors, and Drake May said, "Nah, coach,
Nope.
we'll play in the cold." We stayed outside, played in the cold. Mike Vrabel goes, "Hey, why don't we just cut it off early? 40 minutes. Why don't you guys go home? You guys earned it." And leadership goes like, "No, this is a good meeting. We need this one. This team is here
They
to
all bought
win.
in.
They're fully bought in." And it is scary when you have the right quarterback and the right coach, and they have them both right now. They are 13 and a half point favorites against the Jets,
And
who
Drake May is 23.
it is unbelievable. I'm looking at it and going, okay, so it's 13 and a half points. Garrett Wilson is down. Brees Hall's the only weapon they have left. Is it going to be Robbie Chosen as the wide receiver? Is he? No, he's not there anymore. He's gone. It's God, who is going to be catching balls for
Justin Fields threw for 54 yards last week, and 42 of them were on a fucking screen to Breece Hall. Like,
Yes.
the Jets are going to get embarrassed. I keep saying, like, people keep saying trap game. Like, yes, theoretically, this team's really bad, and we're on a hot streak. I get it. The Jets are not a trap game. We are not, like,
The
there's
spread might be a trap.
the spread is
13
absolutely.
and a half is a trap.
That's a lot, but the actual game itself, like I have zero fucking fear if we lose this one. And honestly, if we did, all you chalk it up to is trap game happens. Like this has no impact on the season for me.
The I don't think it's going to be a problem. So no Garrett Wilson, he's out. Thomas is out, their corner. And I say their corner because they traded their other one. Braylon Allen's on IR, Cam Jones on IR, Keelan Robinson's out, Elijah Vera Tucker's on IR, Chris Boyd's on IR, Hartwig's on IR, Josh Reynolds on IR. They have everybody's out. There's nobody left. Justin Fields doesn't scare me. Nobody can run against this Patriots team. Nope. Breece Hall's going to do it. I love Breece
except
Hall.
Unless you're Sean Tucker.
Yeah.
Sean Tucker, the only running back to have more than 50 yards against the Pats this year.
Barely.
For some fucking reason.
Barely. He got it on like one play in the like fourth quarter. He broke one off, and I was like, damn it. There it goes.
MVP chance on the road for Drake May too.
Unbelievable. We're so back. It's not even funny.
Dude, the masterclass in the media too.
Buckle up.
Like,
yeah. Those are for Baker. Those are probably for Baker.
Dude, Drake May is so good with a fucking mic in his hands. Like, the fact that I have Jason Tatum, Roman Anthony, and Drake May that all just give out absolute masterclasses in the media. They always say the right thing. They never, like, even allow controversy to slip into the conversation. Like, they're just on it. You need to go to that PR school, whatever place that those three went to figure out what to say. Go do that.
Early wager here, just as like I said, FYI. Take it or leave it. Do what you want with it. Drake May has hit over 1.5 touchdowns in 8 of his last 10 games.
The odds makers are figuring it out too. They're getting longer and longer each week.
The over is -180.
So that's not bad. I think it was 210 last week.
They know, but I'm just saying, that's it.
People are starting to ask if Khyiris Tonga is now the best two-way player in the league now that Travis Hunter's down for the year.
Khyiris Tonga is a beast. Put him at fullback.
That's my fullback.
When are we going to get a defensive player? Like, do you think there's a defensive player that's sitting there that's like, I really want to get the Vrabel touchdown treatment. Like, I really want to get to that level. How do I do that?
It's got to be Tonga, right?
He's
going to eventually take a handoff. He's not at fullback. Like, he's going to get one.
There's going to be. Do you remember when they used to run Gronk and the murderer
and then
in the backfield?
Yeah, and then his knees blew out, and then the other guy did some stuff.
Maybe he committed a little bit of murder. It's fine. I told you it's just a little bit.
People in the Discord don't even realize how good of a player Aaron Hernandez is. They think he's just a good killer. It's like, no, he was
also great at football.
Yeah, he's
fantastic. He excelled at everything he did in life.
I haven't seen a touchdown prop for Tonga yet.
Including murder. It's like murder and football. He was great at those. Hiding being a potential homosexual also maybe in there.
For a while.
I mean, he hit it.
Yeah.
And then he didn't.
His prime wore off right at the end.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the rest of the games. We had that miserable game between the Packers and the Eagles.
Dude, what are we doing? The end of that game, Armchair, was atrocious. Play calling, like everything. The whole game was, but the last like minute and a half was just every decision that was made. I was like, what is going on? Like the first game of the week was Raiders Broncos, and then the last game of the week was Packers Eagles, and they were just Spider-Man memeing the entire time. Like,
it was the worst.
They're the same picture. Dude, it was both games were the same exact thing, and they were horrible. But the fact that like, Packers Eagles, like that was supposed to be a good game. Those are two good teams. Like we should have Yeah, that should have been fun to watch. Instead, it was just car crash. Like, you just can't take your eyes off
Oh,
of it.
look, another 3 and
How
out.
many are dead in that horrible fire on I-95?
Can't wait to watch another 3 and out. Oh, look, another punt.
3 and out. Oh, hey, more 3 and outs. Was there? I think there was 2 first downs going into halftime.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
it was gross.
something stupid. It was horrible. And Matt LaFleur, dude, you're drawing up plays on the sideline, back turn to the game, no care in the world about what your defense is doing, just frantically drawing shit up. And the commentator's like, man, he's gonna have some plays coming under the next one. 3 and out. Nah, he drew up a 3 and out. He took 15 minutes to draw on a fucking Chili's placemat. Just a perfect plan for a 3 and out.
Yep.
If that seat isn't at least getting a little warm, like we gotta have a conversation.
He mentioned he's like you're always playing for your job in the NFL, and it was like,
yeah, you should be. You just lost at home back-to-back weeks to the Eagles and the Panthers. And how many points did they score? How bad did Jordan Love look in these games? Like, no timeouts left at the end of the game, and Jordan Love throws deep over the middle twice. The first one, he's like looking, I don't know if he's going to catch it. You should be running up the fucking field in case he does catch it so you can go spike the ball, you fucking clown. Honk your nose. It's crazy. Brandon McManus with one of the worst shanks of all time after barely missing a 64-yarder before the Eagles called the timeout. In between that, Matt LaFleur, the genius that he is, draws up a little, hey, let's get a couple more yards on that one. Jordan Love fucking sails it. He just sails it 5 yards over the guy, 5 feet in front of him.
Yeah.
Just an abysmal performance on both sides. The Eagles, they were bad too. Like,
yes.
Saquon Barkley, yeah, you used him up. He's done. He's got nothing left after last year. That's my only explanation because it's just not the same. There's a couple splash plays each week here and there, but outside of that, it's just stuffed.
Do you know what the explanation is?
Stuffed.
Last year, they were passing the football.
Right.
So early game, it would be A.J. Brown, Quanta Smith. They would get it to Goddard.
Who?
Yeah. And then they would be able to run it because the passing plays would open up the field, and you wouldn't have everybody just being like, "Oh, we just have to stop Saquon." Cool. And now everybody just tries to stop Saquon, and they're like, "He's not going to throw it," and they're right. Nope. He won't. He's afraid to. He's afraid to.
Unless it's 4th and 6 with 33 seconds to go from the Packers' 36-yard line, then he's going to throw it to the end zone. It'll be short, but he'll throw it to the end zone.
Every time.
That game was fucking ugly, man. Also, you don't trust Matt LaFleur doesn't trust McManus from 57 and 59 earlier in the game. We're gonna go for those and then punt. He went for one and punted one.
Yep.
But 64 with 9 seconds left and a chance to get out of bounds, you're like, he's got it. He's got that all day.
Idiot.
All the play calling, just horrible.
We had a couple of big scores. So obviously, the
4 o'clock window was a nightmare. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, everything was a blowout.
It was done in the first quarter every single game. The Seahawks were up 21-0 again.
What happened to Arizona? Seattle, the best team in the NFL right now, because it feels like they're the most complete.
I have written down here. I wanted you to rank your top 3 in each conference, but let's do that now.
Yeah. So in the NFC,
AFC. Okay, let's do NFC. No, you're right. We're on Seahawks.
Yeah. So it's Seattle.
Yep.
And then probably the Rams.
Yep. 2 for 2.
And then, God, it sucks. I guess.
I think Eagles? There's an obvious one. No, I got the Lions.
Oh,
Lions are top 10.
No, you're right. You're right. The Lions.
They're top 10 in offense and defense.
I will give it to the Lions after
they've had some stinkers, yes, but I think just overall consistency. I think they're I'd rather them in if you're just going straight up one game, I'm taking them over the Packers and I'm taking them over the Eagles.
I would agree with that. 3 weeks ago, we probably would have been on the Packers side of that, but then they had just the worst stretch of games you've ever seen.
Yeah, probably.
All right, I'm fine with the Lions there. In the AFC, it's different.
I have Pats, Colts, Chiefs.
It's Colts, and then it is Chiefs. Yeah,
because the Bills are frauds. They got absolutely
fully frauds.
They got skunked. I mean, not skunked. They had points, but God, did they just get their doors
It's
blown off by
Miami though.
Miami? They had 400 yards of offense and scored 13 points. What are we doing? You allowed
Turnover,
225
Josh.
yards to
It's
Devin Achane.
it's turnover, Josh. That's who it is.
But I mean, the Dolphins had 2 turnovers. They had 3. Like that's
Tua does suck. It's true.
Tua does suck. He's fucking awful. Unless he's got a visor on and he's playing the Falcons and he's fucking Jesus incarnate. But
With one eye.
yeah, eye patch Tua is a different breed. But the Bills, that defense, like they just, I know Jeremy was getting at this on their show on Monday. Like they don't have the talent. Look up and down the roster and tell me who scares you because it's like it's Josh Allen and it's sometimes James Cook. There's nobody on defense. Like nobody. All 3 levels of that defense suck right now.
Yeah.
And then outside, what are your receivers? I'm not scared of Khalil Shakir. Like, yeah, he gets stat padded because Josh Allen he needs to throw to somebody and he's good enough to find him. But Shakir's a 3. Like we would talk, how much shit did the Patriots get for the receiving core the last few years? How is it different from the Buffalo Bills? They have a pretty decent tight end and a bunch of 3s.
Yeah. Buffalo's frauds.
They're not good. Like I'm almost certain we're going to beat them at home. And then you've lost both to us, and the Pats will be up 3 games in the division at that point. That team's dead.
Baltimore's next Patriot loss.
Yes, agreed.
Not getting too far
I
ahead.
do think we're going to lose that game.
That's Lamar coming back. The Texans.
We also could get Flacco to death because it's their. It's probably going to be his last game before he gives it back to Burrow, and I'm not going to doubt Joe Flacco.
That's fine. I get it. How do you feel about Houston right now? How do you feel about Houston?
I hate them. They cost me a bunch of fucking money because the Jaguars are frauds. They just piss down their leg anytime they face a bit of adversity.
The Jags don't know what they're doing. Trevor Lawrence, I heard it's like the second worst QBR in the league.
He's not the guy, and he panics so often. And like, I'm not watching the all 22 on the Jags. Maybe nobody is open, but how often does he just look, try to run and get tackled? Like all the time. I see that 5 times a week. Like the fact that you had a 19-point lead and you blew that to Davis fucking Mills.
You lost to Davis Mills.
Davis Mills, dude. The general himself with a walk-off touchdown, no less. Actually, it should have been a walk-off. The Jags gave them one more touchdown because Trevor Lawrence is a fucking bum. He fumbled with 5 seconds to go, and they brought it back for a touchdown. Liam Cohn's not the guy. Trevor Lawrence is not the guy. The defense has been pretty good this year, but they shit down their legs here.
I don't have a problem with Cohen. Give Cohen a chance. Let him bring in his guy. Draft a quarterback.
Fine. I just don't think it's going to go well. The Jags are just sitting in deep zone the entire 4th quarter, and Davis Mills is like, 10 yards. Oh, that curl route's open again. Oh, hey, a drag over the middle of the
I don't
field.
know if you know this. We only need 10 yards for a first down.
Dude, there are people that play Madden regularly that are better play callers than a lot of people in the NFL. It's wild.
Maybe what we need is like open tryouts to be like offensive like assistant. Like maybe not the like OC.
No, but just so like you get to say something.
Yeah, you get your foot in the door. And it's just like, look, I'm gonna go on Madden and I'm just gonna take the top like 7 guys and their play calls, and I'm gonna be like, why are you calling this? And you just ask them. You could just go on Twitch.
Just
like,
poll
right
them.
now.
Yeah.
On Twitch, you can go on Kick, you can go wherever, and you go, listen, why are you calling this right now? And you'd be surprised how much you learn about football.
Even the fucking
guys.
The Patriots, what happens in the first quarter every time. And I will say they adjust to it and fix it and they shut that shit down. But we get dink and dunk to death because we're not playing man. And we switch to man defense pretty much every time in the second half and shut everyone down. Emeka Egbuka that first drive just ate because Gonzo was nowhere near him.
Open. I was like, why?
Yes, they just play soft ass zone coverages. They did the same shit with Drake London in the first quarter of the Falcons game.
He was free to walk into the end zone, and I was like, that's not a good start. And then
I understand it's like, you're going to compare it to boxers feeling each other out. Like I understand that is part of it.
Yeah,
but when you're in the fourth quarter and like you need the game,
Jets to score first. prop? I mean,
for Thursday?
yeah.
Threw me
Jets
off.
score first, and then the Patriots score the next 30 points. That's how it's going to go. Any other big proclamations before we get to a Stone story and get out of here? I know we got a lot of stuff. We missed a bunch because of the goddamn videos.
Yeah, I mean the 4:00 games are garbage.
They were awful.
Dable firing.
Right, Brian Dable's fired. Jameis Winston finally starting. How long it took Brian Dable getting fired for us to get Jameis starting in New York?
4 losses on the road, up 10 points entering the fourth quarter. Do we realize how crazy that stat is? That's 4 road wins you gave away, and that's with your best receiver being hurt. You can't do that. Neighbors, Scadabo, and Dart are all not playing this week because they're hurt. Like the Giants season is a complete fucking. It's done. It's washed. Done. It's over. It's been over. Done. But
over.
One of the more enticing jobs coming open. I mean, I'd definitely rather be there than like Tennessee or Miami or one of those places. Yeah, exactly.
You're not in a full rebuild here. You got your guy. You got a running back. You've got a wide receiver. Your defense is actually
pretty good defense. Pretty good. Yeah, the pass rush is fucking nasty.
And you're going to pick high. You're going to be getting a good pick this year.
Yeah. So. Go shore up the offensive line, get some corners, teach Jackson Dart how to slide. Hopefully Cam Scadabo's ankle is not super bad. Also, he needs to not stream. The clips are funny the last couple days, but he's going to get in trouble. He's going to say something just because he's dumb.
Yes.
Somebody's going to write something in the chat. It looks like a super chat, and he's going to read it and be like, oh, no, I can't say that.
He's going to get nutsed.
Yeah, he does not need a microphone on his face. It's going to be sick footage for the documentary that comes out about him when he's like brain dead at 35. But
yes, agreed.
Other than that, it does not need to happen. Russell Wilson, he's got to be done, right? Can we stop?
Be finished.
Can we stop?
He's not any good anymore.
He's been a charity case for
I'm going to say this though. He was elite. There was a period of time where Russell Wilson was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Not
like a decade ago.
He was never the best.
Like a decade ago.
But it was a long time ago. And then he went to Denver, and the play calling was bad. And could he have been better in Denver if he had a real coach that actually gave him some like legit play calls? Probably. But by the time he got out of Denver, he was toast. He was completely done. And then he had like this weird like 3-game stretch in Pittsburgh, and they're like, well, maybe he can still play.
And then he lit it up against the Cowboys, and everyone was like, "Oh, Russ is back! The Giants, here they come!"
Moonballs all day. It's a fucking Malik's
ridiculous.
Down there,
anyway, a couple more things here for football. Just brief aside, JJ McCarthy. Hey, shut the fuck up, pal. How about at 9? I got this alter ego on game day. I turn into 9. Keep that shit in the house. Make sure the mics aren't around. I know you cannot identify a mic, but make sure they're not around you when you're saying cornball shit like that. And then losing at home when the Ravens tried to give you the game. 8 false starts. That's how you command an offense. 9. Way to go, 9.
Can't identify a mic is pretty fucking slick. I'm just
fucking clown show. They completely strayed away from the run game. They didn't have anybody rushing for less than 5 yards per carry. Baffling decision. And I'm a big Kevin O'Connell guy, but like, what are we doing? That game was a 1-score game until the fourth quarter, and they just were treating it like they were down fucking 14.
Can somebody free Justin Jefferson, please?
For real? Can we just throw him the ball? 4 catches. You can get that guy 4 catches. I understand there was one that was knocked down. There was one in the end zone that threw into double coverage. Vikings outgained the Ravens. They punted 3 less times than them, and they had 13 penalties.
Baltimore's back. I know that. Like, I understand that they're finally getting healthy. But
they didn't even play well.
But they didn't play well, and they dog-walked you. Awful.
Annihilated. That JJ McCarthy is not the answer there. Hey. Justin Fields going 6 for 11 with 54 yards, a pick, and a fumble, and winning a game is fucking an indictment on Dylan Gabriel. Like, you can't beat that. He was literally a non-factor.
He was the opposite of factor.
Colts, Falcons. Jonathan Taylor is an absolute fucking animal. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he doesn't deserve to be the MVP, but that
But
is
he's
not
not
how
going to
the
be the
voters
MVP
vote.
works.
And I
It's
need
not.
people to stop fucking talking about it.
I like.
He's not going to win.
Here's the thing. Jonathan Taylor is the MVP.
Correct.
Right. Jonathan
Exactly what I
Taylor
was going to say.
will not win the MVP award because
No.
that's not how the NFL works. That award goes to a quarterback currently named Drake May. And then offensive player of the year is Jonathan Taylor by a million miles.
He has 5 3-touchdown games through 10 weeks.
Just play that guy.
He's a
You want free fantasy
fucking
advice?
animal.
Play him. Even if you're wrong, you're right.
Yeah, like I guess they stopped him today.
Fafel in 100 yards and a touchdown. Like, come on. He's
just bet him 3 touchdowns every week. You're fucking 50-50.
And the payoff
like
is unbelievable on 3 times. Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
He's doing it 50%. He's doing it at a 50% clip. It's fucking crazy.
It was Derrick Henry last year.
The Falcons. Why do we refuse to use our stars? 3 straight carries with the game on the line with Tyler Algier out there. Granted, he got the touchdown. He had 3 solid carries in a row, but Bijan's not even on the fucking field. Are we for real? Not even as a decoy for Tyler Algier? We can't run a 2-back set? Figure it out. I don't understand why they do that. Do you want to hear their OT possession? Once they gave the Colts the ball back?
I can only imagine.
Tyler Algier, -3. Loss of 3 yards. Zaire Franklin sack. They punted it back to the Colts. They had 1 big pass play to Tyler Warren, and then they got Jonathan Taylor to death for the 3rd time that afternoon.
Yeah. Bijan Robinson's a real thing. He's a real thing. And if you use him, I don't know if you remember this, in the start of the year when you used him, you remember how that went for you? You were winning games and like everything was easier because, you used the guy who was real good at football. The Patriots stuffed them. They shut down Bijan, and then they're like, never mind, can't use him anymore. Now he's broken.
We're a Tyler Algier team.
We're Tyler Algier people now.
And then they look at Kyle Pitts and they go, "Who are you? Do you play here? You play football? You'd be a hell of a football player. You're really fast.
You're
pretty big too." That team's a dumpster fire. They're that team in Madden that you're like, I can pick this team up as they are and go fucking. I have 13 wins in a franchise. Like they're
easy.
They have all the talent in the world, and they just refuse to put it together consistently for even a half.
Yeah. All right. Get us a Stone story. Let's get out of here.
Sounds good to me. This one is like, it's not really sports related, but it's close. It's close. It's close.
Usually Ohio related.
Sports adjacent. No, close. Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
Pittsburgh, though.
All right.
Pittsburgh area naturists are hosting an event called Balls Out Bowling. It's going to be a nude bowling event set for Sunday. It's already passed. It was Sunday, November 9th. I hope it went well. It's at Kraft and Ingram Lanes. The event ran from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Nudity is required for all participants, though women may wear bottoms if preferred. It's open to all adults interested in body positive, non-sexual. Cannot be stressed enough. It's mentioned about 5 times in this article. Like there's to be no sexual activity here, as to promote social nudity. Guests must bring a towel to sit on and a bag for personal items. That had to have been the owner of the bowling alley, right? Just being like, hey, that you can do this here. I don't want them touching anything. All their stuff goes in a bag. I want towels on all the seats.
Awful.
I don't go bowling very often.
I bet you do it more often in closing than you don't.
I sure do, and I can't imagine that the people that are going to a bowling alley often enough to go to something like this are people I want to see without their clothes on.
Well, it's not sexual, though.
No, it's not, but it doesn't have to be for me to be disgusted.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying.
It is, however, BYOB.
I'm curious.
There was no rules to the BYOB, so it sounds like they were just bringing people in here for a little late afternoon. I got a bottle of Everclear, whatever you want, man. Like,
it just feels like there's too much going on like too much movement for me to want anything like just hanging out. Like I don't
Yeah.
want anything hanging out that could get clipped by a bowling ball going by.
The first time you step up to that, are you still wearing the shoes?
Do you got to wear the
Is everyone
shoes?
just
That's the
naked with
question. I
bowling
guess that's the real
shoes?
question.
Because the
Because
second you get up to go
that's kind
throw
of
your
funny.
first, you
That's
roll
kind
your
of funny
first
though.
ball. How intimidating would it be standing up there just butt ass naked, bowling shoes, and you feel a little jiggle in your back when you go to you go to
Yeah,
throw the ball or something. You're like, oh god, I hope nobody saw that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not comfortable.
Nudity clearly not for me. Not a
Not
thing
my
I want to
thing.
do in
It's not my
public,
thing.
but more power to you, man. Bring a
I'm out.
bag, bring a towel. I
I'm
hope they
good.
got down.
I'm good.
Just no sexual activity.
Just
It
keep your sexual activity to yourself.
cannot be stressed enough. Participants may bring their own beer, wine, or liquor. It's not even like whatever you want.
Liquor, I hardly
No
know it.
photography or video is allowed.
That makes sense.
Does
No,
make sense, but
nobody wants to
how are you
see
going
that.
to enforce that? You're not
Nobody
taking my
wants to see
phone.
it. You're not taking it. It's just body cams.
This
Just
is a
like
fucking
everybody's.
history class.
Every,
Here I am, bowling shoes, balls out, and a body cam.
body cam. It's for a POV. It's my POV. I'm streaming. It's POV.
POV. Everyone's naked at the bowling alley, and I'm not sure why.
All right.
It says
Let's
the
get out of
public
here.
was not allowed, which is good. So you don't run into a situation like that where you're like, I bowl 300s here every Wednesday. Like it's just my
Unbelievable. Yeah.
hobby. I don't know what's going on here today.
On that very incredible note, we are out.
Stone cold sober at the nudist bowling event. Pete Weber's last hurrah.
Good God.
I'm gonna host my own. That's what I'll call it. Hope he comes.
You don't.
Non-sexually.
You don't hope he comes. You hope he arrives.
Non-sexual. No, it's not a sexual event. Armchair. It's social nudity. It's art.
Oh Christ! On that note, Sunday fantasy game time decisions will be live. I will not be live talking about the Madrid game, but we'll be on time. You'll probably be there at some point. We'll see what's happening.
Stop making me wake up at 9 a.m.
I do what I want. For Dubs, I'm Armchair. We'll see you next week.